guys, we're back to another video. Today we're playing Birdland by Brandon Patrick Hennessy. For what I get, it's about camp, your camp and stuff. But we'll check out the about and see what that is. So let's check it out. Birdland. So there's campers. There's the nervous protagonist, who's Bridget Lisa Bell Woods W. Park, which is the teen detective. Ooh, Mackenzie. No, which is the spacey bunkmate. Elizabeth is a major grumpy pants. She looks like it. Taylor is the gal pal number 1. Gal pal number 2 is also Taylor Crick. And Zoe is the athletic go-getter. We have counselors. And yeah. And then you have the birds. I don't remember what this is about when I read it. But so there's many chapters. As I've seen when I was looking through this, there's 36 chapters. That's a lot. We're not going to play full day now. We're just going to play probably 2 chapters. We'll see. Okay. Let's start. It is a, did I mention this before? It is a web browser game. So, I will put the link down below. If after watching this, you want to play it. So I'll put the link down below. And then you can watch it. You can watch? No, you can play. So, if you don't want any spoilers. But yeah. Let's get into it. We seem to have a letter from Mom and Dad. Dear Bridget, we're so sorry to hear you're not having a better time at camp. We know it's no fun going without your phone for an entire month. Ooh, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Ooh, without my phone for an entire month. Depends. If I'm doing activities, then I probably could do it. But if I'm not doing anything, then I just get bored and stuff. But do try to make the best of it. Trust us, it may all seem miserable now, but when you're an adult, you're going to look back on this as one of the best summers of your life. You only get to be 14 once, after all. And don't forget that you're in one of the most beautiful places on earth. The mail up there is so slow that we don't know when this letter will reach you. So let's just say, enjoy your last however many days at camp. Love you, kiddo. Mom, Dad. I'm a real fan of summer camp. At my summer camp, I actually never used my phone. Even though I never used it. Yeah, I think I only used it when I had to talk to a friend about something. But other than that, I never used my phone. It was fun. Actually, no. I actually did use my phone once, and that was because my friend wanted to see something. Yeah. Other than that, I didn't really use my phone for my summer camp that I went to. I'm moving everything. Next. Okay. So Bridget, you sigh and put the letter in your bag. 20. Mackenzie seeing your bunkmate peeks over the side of her bed. 20 what? Days left? Nothing. Does the bunkmate? We'll do days left. Just count the days left at camp. Oh wow, that's all? It's going by so fast. Something like that. Night, Mackenzie. Night, Bridget. You switch off your flashlight and feel a dull thud in your chest as you close your eyes. That night, you dream you you are the sheriff of a Wild West town populated entirely by bird people. Your bird deputy scrutinizes you closely as you mosey along beneath the bright pink sky. This is monitor. State your job title, sheriff. And what is the function of a sheriff? To keep the law, to maintain order, to help people. Ooh, they're all of them. I feel like this is going to decide a lot of things. I'm going to look up what this game is about while I do this. See if I can look this up. To keep the law, to maintain order, or to help people. Tell people. That's what I heard. Oh my. Yeah. There's folks in that town yonder need our protection, and we're gonna be the ones what protect them? What? The purpose of the sheriff is to ensure the safety of the community. Chew on something. I reckon. Very well. Demonstrate the behavior of a human sheriff. You spill out whatever you were chewing and lands on a spittoon in the middle of the road that you weren't previously aware of. An old bird perched outside the dry goods store nods approvingly when he hears the ping. Suddenly, right up in your face. Ooh. Human, are you the sheriff in this location? That's right. Well, for your information, I am not accustomed to being subject to the authority of a human sheriff. Your deputy sits forward with his hands on his gun. Say yourself in a Brit. That's not the right word, but hey. Intoxicated, vagrancy, in the presence of the law enforcement is an unacceptable infraction. Lay down the law or leave him be. Oh, he's not. We'll leave him be for now. Leave him be. Drunk such as that ain't worth our time. Let's go. Hey, I'm talking to you. Well, I ain't talking to you. No. Well, I ain't talking to you. Sheriff, you would allow this drunkard to continue causing disturbance in the city? Dusting off his sheriff badge. Bridget, he'll be tired of himself eventually. Two of you look back. The drunk has already passed out face down in the middle of the street. Besides, you've got places to be, such as go to the saloon or foil a robbery. Ooh, let's foil a robbery. That old Simmons alone. So, you wish to withdraw currency from a financial account? No. Them McBirdford brothers have flown back into town. I bet they're looking to cause some trouble. You're now on the other side of town and also have on a horse. The buildings here are much taller and there are barrels full of water all over the place. A crowd of bystanders gather around, all pointing out the bank. A disturbance. Breaking as much. Let's mosey. The two of you get off your horses and start moseying towards the bank. McBirdford number 1. Do not mosey any more paces forward, Sheriff. One of the McFord brothers steps out of the bank and points his shotgun at the crowd. Or else all the bystanders will be made to die. Sheriff, this is a situation of great danger. In what manner should we proceed? Let's negotiate. Infiltrate the agenda. gotta talk them down, hombre. You raise your hands over your head. We don't want no trouble. McBirdford. Regrettably, trouble is that which you will certainly receive. The other McBirdford brothers calls out from within the ring. Our preference is to shoot the bystanders. The bystanders will eventually be shot by us. There's 4 of them? Oh my. Shooting bystanders would give us pleasure, and we intend to be the ones to do it. I think they mean to shoot the bystanders. You're right about that. Only one thing to do now. Have she use reverse psychology? I believe these people are dumb. I believe these people are dumb. So let's use reverse psychology. So your camera is typing. I'm trying to find out what this game is about. Is this your last warning? This is your last warning for Bird. Birdford. Don't stop robbing that bank, Sheriff. What are you attempting to say, Sheriff? You heard me. If you're not going to keep bank robbing, then at least refuse to release the bystanders. The last thing I want is to see him not get hurt. The other McBirdford brothers fell out of the building with quizzical looks on their faces. They're holding big $sign bags. First McBirdford brothers fell out of the building. Brother, what is the situation here? The sheriff is telling us she wants us to continue robbing the bank and hurting the bystanders. Wait, so they don't all have names? They're literally just 1 through 4? What is this? Okay. They held up, still speaking at full volume. Wow, they're idiots. Oh, okay. So I figured out what this is about. It's just Bridget's gonna have dreams about bird people like this, where she's a bird, and they start to become reality. That's what it is. Okay. If the sheriff wants us not to surrender, then surrender is the most logical course of action. It could be a deception, or alternatively, the human sheriff could want us to think that it's a deception. Were that the case, following the sheriff's commands would be the most disadvantaged course of action. So we should surrender immediately? That is the most sensible interpretation. 4th and 3rd McBirdford brothers, it is settled. They drop the money and put down their guns, while the bystanders vanish. Sheriff, we hereby announce our total surrender. If you insist. You walk up and cuff them. We did a good job, brothers. The other McBirdfords nod simultaneously in agreement. A fascinating display. Thank you, Sheriff. Have a pleasant day. You woke up feeling okay. So white is us, pink is a dream. Okay, I got this. You wake up feeling a bit different than you did yesterday. Your serenity is now very heightened. Your alacrity is now lowered. Your vigilance is now normal. Your melancholy is now heightened. Your tendency is now normal. Your dial is heightened. So, my choices heighten my feelings? Okay. The quality of your dreams will affect your waking mood. Oh no. Does that mean that if I did good, I would have been good mood? Right? Is that what it means? July 13th, morning canoe dock. Dan, the canoeing instructor, is giving a lecture from the dock. An assortment of campers sit in front of him, straddling logs and holding their paddles off to the side, as if they were actually sitting in canoes. The boats themselves sit precisely up on the rafts, looking like they've never been in the water. It's all about respect. You have to respect the paddle, but be one with the paddle. Treat the paddle like a lover, or if you prefer, a close friend. Most of all, you've got to stay calm and centered. The paddle can sense anxiety, and if you bring a nervous energy into the canoe, the paddle will betray you. The camper stared at him blinkingly. Now, today we are going to be practicing some basic strokes. Remember to grip the handle firmly and make calm, deliberate motions. Any questions? You raise your hand. Bridget? When do we actually start canoeing? I'm a little worried about tipping over. When you say paddle can sense anxiety, when do we start canoeing? When can we actually go in a canoe? Dan walks over to the log you're sitting on and puts his hand on your shoulder. Look, I know you're excited to get in a boat, but I can't let you out of the water until you perfect your technique on dry land. Think of it like Karate Kid. I don't know what that is. Jane Smith, it's a classic. Point is, you have to be able to canoe without canoeing if you ever hope to master the canoe. Given I get it, but I feel like Bridget wouldn't get it, seeing as in she doesn't know what Karate Kid is. I don't get it. And what if I don't hope to master the canoe? I don't get it. I don't get it. And that's exactly why you're not ready. He turns to address the whole crowd. Okay, everyone, get going. I'll come by and do one-on-ones. Cameras all start fake paddling. Bridget, why don't you show me your technique? Technique? Got it. You grab your paddle and hold it off to the side of a log, as if you're sitting in an actual canoe. So I can't do the first two. We just paddle as quickly, which we can't do that one. And paddle as fiercely. Can't do that one. Do something fancy. Do something half-hearted. Don't do anything. And then your mood affects which actions and dialogue choices are available to you. Some options will be disabled if the corresponding emotion is not heightened enough. Well, tennis is very low. First one, isn't that one really high? No? Okay, let's do something fancy. You move your paddle around in a bit of a squiggly lines, as if you're doing a very complicated stroke. And what do you call that? A lazy Susan, a skeleton, a furious minnow, a quadruple toe loop. No name. It's an original. So minnow. That would be a furious minnow. And what is a furious minnow exactly? It's like a regular minnow, but more furious. Why don't we keep things a little more basic? Show me your J-stroke. J-stroke. Got it. Draw a straight line with your paddle. Draw a J with your paddle. Improvise. We'll do a J. You dip paddle in the imaginary water. Is there a trace of the letter J? Okay, not bad, not bad. Wait, what was that last bit? That was the little line on top of the J. You don't draw the line, it's just the bottom part. Oh. Also, you did it backwards. You're supposed to curve out from the boat. But it's not a J, it's a... I don't know what letter that is, but it's not a J. It's a J if you're on the port side. You're on the starboard, so it's a backwards J. Then, why isn't it called a backwards J stroke? You senior girls, you think you have it all figured out. Well, we do. We do? We do. We have it all figured out. It's always figured out. But it's a dangerous world out there, he gestures to the almost perfectly still lake, glistening softly in the late morning light. One mistake out on open water and you could drown. Or worse. What's worse than drowning? I pray you never have to find out. What's worse than drowning? I don't think anything's worse than drowning. TJ, the swimming instructor, watches from the lifeguard seat as everyone practices their front crawls. He blows his whistle, and all the campers come to a stop. Okay, that's enough. On board, free swim. I never did this in my camp. We never did this. This is unfair. One of the senior boys pulls up his goggles. You serious? As a hardtack, my dude, jump off that thing, swim around, do whatever. He stretches his back. Just whatever you do, make sure you do it with enthusiasm. Try and hold your breath underwater. Consider going up the dive more. Just swim around like whatever. This one's not impressive everyone if I do it. This one probably is too, depending on how high it is. This one isn't impressive everyone. Trying to hold my breath underwater. Take a deep breath and then dive under the surface. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You open your eyes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A few bubbles escape your mouth. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. More bubbles. Oh, what? Oops. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading. More bubbles are escaping. 16, 17, 18. Finally, it's too much. You kick back up to the surface and gasp for air. Nice lung capacity, kid. You flash him a weak thumbs up. Yeah, I almost died. We can go tell what's his face. We almost drowned. You swim. I thought I was supposed to get out, but okay. You swim around for a little while more, and then climb out onto the dock. Taylor Massey and Taylor Creek. 2 other girls from the cabin are sitting there dangling their legs in the water. I feel that's something I would do. Hey, Bridget. Hey, guys. Oh, hey. We were just arguing about who's done the most set stuff. Oh, that's cool. Taylor C said she's done the most. Because she's made out with 4 different boys already, and I've only made out with 1. But my thing was like, I'm pretty sure those guys count as less than my boyfriend because I gave him a hand seat, Jay, while his parents were out of town. And she was like, well, that doesn't really count because the lights were off and you couldn't see. But what I'm saying is he lives right downstairs, right downtown, so there was a lot of ambient light coming through the window anyway. He lives right downtown. Anyway, how much stuff has you done? Yeah, tell us all your set stories right now. I wish my thing was up, or so I could do who's counted, because even though that would be a lie. Oh hey, look, it's time. Yeah, I know, right? You let down your bare wrist. Anyway, it's time. Gotta know. You jump into the water and swim away as fast as possible. I guess she had to go. Guess so. Hey, how much set stuff do you think she's done? Really, a total, normal, reasonable amount. Yeah, I was gonna say probably exactly the amount that I would find the most cool. What amount is that? Alicia, the sailing instructor, standing on top of this supply box and delivering a fiery motivational speech. Periodically banging her fist into her palm for emphasis. Alicia Sail. You've got to give it everything you've got out there. Every bit of persistence, every bit of doggedness and determination. You should never ever give up, and you should never ever cop out, because in a real sailboat there's no room for excuses. There's no it's too hard or it's too windy or it's not windy enough. But there are, on the water, there's only you, your wits, and the sailboat, and God. Silence. And also, one other person. Everyone buddy up. You're going out tandem. All the company campers on the boat on the dock pair off. Let's stand alone. Isabel Park, a fellow camper from your section. She shrugs. Get in a boat. Two of you jump in a boat and head out on the lake. Belle basically sails the boat by herself while you sit there with your hands in your lap. So, what's up? We've never really talked, huh? Don't think so. Cool. You stretch my hand. I'm Bridget. I know. Oh, I just figured you knew the first time you talked to someone. Ah, gotcha. I'm Belle. Nice to meet you. You idly drum your fingers on the side of the boat. So, did you want to say hi, or was there something in particular you want to talk about? Just wanted to say hi, I guess. How's it going? Tell me about yourself. I like your hair. Ooh. How's it going? I don't know. How's it going? I say it's going pretty good. I'm at summer camp, as you see. That's pretty nice. So you like camp? Yeah, sure. Out in the wilderness, no responsibilities, cool boats. It's a nice break from all the detective stuff. What? Yeah. It is a nice break from the detective stuff. Wait, detective stuff? Yeah, I'm a detective. How are you a detective? Aren't you my age? Well, I'm not like a police detective. I'm a teen detective. Bellwoods W. Park Teen Detective. That's what it says on my card. That sounds super familiar. And she has a card. She has a card that she hands out to people. I give you a card, but I didn't think to bring any out in the middle of the lake. Wait, are you that girl that solved the library murder? The thing with the evil computer? What? There was a library murder? Why wasn't the police there? What? Yeah, I'd say it was more rampant than evil. Also, it was a local area network, not a computer. And wasn't really a murder either, at least not technically speaking. The one guy got in some trouble, but they ruled it an accidental death. Still though, yes, that was me. Whoa, I saw you on the news. So you're like Encyclopedia Brown? What's being a detective like? What happened to the library anyway? See Bell Park Brown. No, we're good. What's being a detective like? So, what's being a detective like? Oh, it's not as exciting as it seems. I spent a lot of time in the library, honestly. The murder library? I mean, sure, one time there was a murder. Yeah. Most of the time, though, it's just reading books. Let's just go over the fact that there was a murder at the library. Like, yeah, let's just skip over that part. Looking through periodicals, Googling stuff, talking to helpful librarians, also spying on people if those people happen to be in the library. Oh. Which is not to say I just do spy in the library. I also go to deserted parking lots and Wait, what? Why do you go to and wear basement? Why do you go to these places? Why? What did I? That sounds very interesting. It is, and also a lot of fun. What? I get to put on cool disguises and do all these sweet investigative techniques, like hiding in the trunk of a car, digging through trash, or pretending to be delivering Chinese food. That kind of stuff. Why? It sounds fun, actually. Yeah. Who knew being a detective was this fun? Huh. Hiding in the trunk of a car, digging through trash, pretending to deliver a Chinese... Wait, what? Oh. Hiding in the trunk of a car? You hide in trunks? Yeah, all the time. They're actually surprised roomy. Especially for someone my size. How do you, not die? That's not too hard. Cars are typically designed to not kill you. Yeah, but they're, also designed for you to wear a seatbelt. Minor detail. So this is, a job for you? What kind of cases have you solved? What kind of cases have you solved? Because we just figured out it was a job for her. So what kind of cases have you taken on since the whole thing? Oh, there's been a whole series of them, really. The case of the stolen test scores, the case of the haunted gymnasia, the case of the city-wide bike theft ring, the case of the armed convenience store robbery. After a while, it all starts to feel a little formality. Wait, a robbery? It was an armed robbery. I feel like that should be the police's job, not a teen detective's job. What is happening? I can't imagine doing all that. You should read more. No, I mean, I can't imagine someone doing it. Just not me. Not the adventurous type. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Well, why don't we start with an easy one? You tell me, Sal. She was out of line. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Okay, how do I... Here. Take your hand and place it on a line. It's simple. You hold on and try to keep it steady. If the line starts feeling really slack, you pull it in a bit. If it's super taut and you feel like it's going to whip out of your hands, you let it out a bit. That doesn't sound simple. Trust me. It all makes total sense when you're in the middle of it. Ready? I guess. You nod. Then let's go. She pulls a couple of things over her side. The boat starts turning and picking up a bit of speed. You feel the rope in your hands tighten. Let it go. You let the line out a little. It goes to a comfortable slackness. There you go. See? Nice and loose. Easy. I guess the wind picks up and fills the sails. The rope starts whipping out of your hands super fast. I can't hang on. Oh no. I gotta let it slip. Oh no. You panic and let go of the ropes. Oh God! Belle reaches over and snatches it before anything happens. Okay, that was a little too loose. It's okay. You were doing fine until you let go. Really? Yeah, the thing about sailing is that it's like 90% holding on to things. I mean, there's a lot of ways and reasons to hold things, but hold's the main verb. So if all else fails and you don't know what to do, just grab onto something, hold on for dear life. Maybe you should take over for the rest of the afternoon. I feel like that'd be better because I don't have that many options. Because my thing was my things aren't up high enough, so I can't. I can't. You should just take over, so I don't have to make these choices. That night, oh, we're pirates. We're pirates. Yeah. You dream you're a pirate on a ship crewed entirely by bird people. Your bird first mate scrutinizes you closely as you stand on the deck beneath the bright pink sky. State your job title. Pirate Captain. It was the function of pirate captain to go on adventures to find some booty. To feel a salt spray on my face. These are trying to say, find some booty. We be out for booty, treasure, plunder, what is it? Trade, currency. If you prefer. The purpose of the pirate captain is to obtain wealth. Yarr. Very well. Demonstrate the behavior of a human pirate captain. Strike out for buried treasure. Find a ship to rob. Oh, they would do both. Find a ship to rob. I bet that one would have one, but I feel that I'm not going to get good things. Haul up the main brace and flatten the jib, boys. We're off to find a ship laden with booty. Affirmative, pirate captain. You intend to take objects of monetary value from another sailing vessel? Is that a presumable interaction under the current legal system? No, we're outlaws. Yes, under the pirate's code. Pirates are outlaws. So they really have a pirate's code? Because they're making recommend for the pirates. But no, we're outlaws. We're outlaws, matey. Out on the open sea with no laws, but the ones we make vast. I find this concept deeply perplexing. The ship appears off the starboard bow. There's our party now. Close in, boys. Right at the cannons. Fire one shot. Unleash the full barrage. Unleash the full barrage. Don't give him time. You swing your sword and point at the other ship. Fire! It does not appear to be fire. It appears to be a sea-going vessel. Half lowering your sword. No, like I'm giving the command to shoot the cannons. Understood. Cannonballs hit their target and splinters fly off everywhere. The ship is now on fire. There now appears to be a fire in the previously indicated direction. Board the ship, fire another round. It's on fire, board the ship. A whole bunch of ropes appear. You grab one and swing on the ship. Yar! You flourish your cutlass. The bird sailors shrink back in terror. Now, which one of you wants to watch the plank? None of us wish to perform this action. Well then, you see dodds, give me all your doubloons. One of the sailor nods and hands you a check for 20,000 doubloons. Much obligated. What? Is this how they actually went? Dude, this is a dream, so I feel like this would go that way. You grab the rope and it swings back over to your ship under its own power. You have confiscated their wealth. That be true. You bite down on the check and then slip it into your bag. What is the natural action? Back to port. We head for port. You would return to populated area after committing this offense? Are you not concerned about the presence of law enforcement officials? Not landlubber, port, you landlubber. We're going to a pirate village where the only law is the pirate code and there's no landlubbers allowed. Yar! The sun sets and a thick fog rolls in. Your ship slowly pulls into port. There are a bunch of ransacked old shacks and stilts, etc. Was our first order of business in the vicinity. We're laden down with the booty. Now it's time to spend it. You step off the downward plank and into the tavern. A bunch of pirate birds are thinking they're big mud together, then throwing knives at the wall. Monkeys run around grabbing things off the tables. A most unpleasant establishment. What is our purpose here? Drink some draw to sing pirates' songs, to live the pirate life. To live the pirate life, of course. That mission is profoundly lacking in specifics. Pirates don't care about specifics. Listen up a little bit. You're salty something or other. I fail to see the relevance of looseness or solemnity to the situation. An old woman calls out to you from a small table in the corner. Pirate Captain, do you wish to have your future foretold by myself? It seems like an inadvisable direction. What's the harm that could happen if I get my fortune told? Well, what could happen? No, I think I'm gonna pass. Another time, you're a pirate like to live. You walk over to the bar and hold out your arms. A bunch of pirates come over to you and give you a big fat group hug. You sway back and forth. A shanty plays over the tavern radio. I love you guys. The first mate looks into. Come on, matey, join in. That will not be necessary. You have provided a suitable demonstration of this profession. Thank you and have a pleasant morning. I love the first mate because he's like, are you sure about this? And he's just like, I'm good. Next. You wake up feeling a bit different than you did yesterday. So my serenity is normal. That's lowered, that's heightened. Okay, so some of those haven't changed it. And that's it, guys. That's it for today. If you want more, like, comment, and subscribe down below. See you later. Bye!